Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We'll embark on an enthralling journey into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing today on a truly astonishing piece of currency, the 1973 1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that has captivated the hearts and wallets of collectors and investors alike due to a series of extraordinary errors during its minting process. This particular coin, despite carrying a face value of just 1 cent, has been appraised at an incredible $235 million, a valuation that stems from very specific and rare production mistakes that transformed it from mere pocket change into an extraordinary collectible, worth more than some of the most cherished pieces of art or jewelry. The story begins in the early 1970s when the U.S. Mint was working overtime to produce sufficient quantities of pennies to meet the increasing demand for currency at a time when inflation was beginning to rise. The Denver Mint, in particular, was tasked with producing billions of 1-cent coins, but amidst the bustling production lines and intricate processes to ensure the coins were consistent in quality and design, an error occurred that would set the stage for the 1973 penny's remarkable journey into the world of high-value numismatics. The inherent nature of the minting process involves complex machinery designed to ensure precision, but even the most sophisticated systems are not immune to human error, and it is precisely this blend of speed, machinery, and human oversight that produced the infamous double die error on the 1973 penny. In essence, a double die error occurs when a coin is struck multiple times with slight misalignment between strikes, leading to a noticeable doubling of features in the design, a phenomenon that collectors cherish for its rarity and uniqueness. In the case of the 1973 penny, the error presented itself prominently in the details of the coin, especially noticeable on critical elements such as the Liberty inscription and the date. The doubling effect gave birth to coins that bore striking visual anomalies that deviated from the intended design, shaking collectors awake to the potential within such mistakes, while at the same time, these variants became a symbol of the rarities sought after in numismatic circles. Upon their discovery, many of the double-die 1973 pennies were quickly recognized for their uniqueness, and the word spread among coin collectors about the potential fortune hidden within their change jars. As individuals and dealers began to comprehend the significance of owning a coin with this error, demand surged, causing prices to react like a spring being released. No longer were these coins seen as just 1-cent pieces. They transformed in the collective psyche into coveted artifacts that could, within the right market conditions, achieve astonishing prices, elevating them to the status of priceless collectibles. What makes the 1973 penny even more fascinating is its rarity. While billions of pennies were produced in 1973, only a tiny fraction bears the double die error, making those that do incredibly sought after, with many collectors going to great lengths, such as engaging in extensive research, connecting with other collectors, scouring estate sales, and even combing through bags of coins at banks, to find and acquire these elusive treasures. Moreover, the errors present in the 1973 1-cent coin also come down to the context of its creation. As years pass since its minting, the remaining examples of these coins have become even scarcer. Many were lost through circulation, damaged through everyday handling, or unceremoniously discarded when they were mistakenly deemed faulty by individuals unaware of their potential value. As a result, not only does the rarity of the double die error increase the value of these coins, but the very nature of how they were circulated has compounded that rarity, enhancing their desirability among investors who appreciate their potential for significant appreciation over time. Further, the narrative around numismatics is not solely about the coins themselves but also about the collectors, historians, and enthusiasts inspired by the allure of such unique items. Each coin tells a story, each collector has a journey tied to the thrill of the hunt for the perfect specimen or the chance discovery of a valuable error in their pocket change. This human element adds tremendous depth to the experience of collecting. The numismatic community has passionate advocates who share their knowledge freely, hosting forums, websites, and publications that dive into the intricacies of coin valuation, error identification, and market trends, thus creating a vibrant culture that thrives on the excitement born from these types of errors. While the 1973 penny exemplifies an instance where a minting error led to incredible value, it is equally essential to understand the broader implications for investors and collectors alike, investing in numismatics can provide a hedge against inflation and market volatility, as tangible assets often perform better than traditional financial instruments during times of economic uncertainty. Collectors frequently note that commodities like coins can retain their value over generations, often appreciating handsomely due to increased interest and market demand over time, as families pass down potentially valuable pieces to their descendants. In this context, the 1973 1-cent coin serves as a case study, demonstrating the intersections of history, economics, and human interest that can elevate a simple coin into an object of immense financial worth, where even the smallest error can yield potentially life-changing returns for the fortunate finder. In conclusion, the 1973 1-cent coin with its remarkable misprints and historical significance offers a captivating glimpse into the interplay between human error and the world of collectibles, showing how even the most unassuming items may house extraordinary potential. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a casual observer, it is prudent to remain aware that the world of coin collecting is filled with nuances that turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. A single slip in production can create a phenomenon that has vast implications not just for collectors but for the broader realm of currency and what we deem valuable. Thank you for joining us today as we explored this remarkable chapter in the annals of numismatics, a testament to the power of mistakes and the potential hidden within our everyday lives. Remember, the next time you handle coins, look closely, because you never know when you might encounter an unassuming penny that could change your life forever. Until next time, keep collecting and stay curious about the hidden treasures waiting to be discovered in the world around you. Next, 1998 1-cent USA coin. Today, we are embarking on a captivating journey into the world of rare coins, specifically the 1998 1-cent coin, which has achieved remarkable status in the numismatic community not merely because it's a common penny, but due to a series of extraordinary errors and production mistakes that have elevated its value to an astonishing $126 million. Yes, you heard that right, this ordinary-looking coin, which for most people is simply another piece of pocket change, has become the center of attention for collectors and investors alike, creating a buzz within the coin-collecting community and shining a spotlight on the incredible intersection of human error, manufacturing processes, and the world of currency valuation. The rich history begins in the late 1990s when the United States Mint was pressed to produce billions of 1-cent coins to keep up with the changing economic landscape and the growing demand for lower-denomination coins, especially as electronic transactions began to dominate financial exchanges. At this time, the Denver Mint was operating at full capacity to produce enough pennies for circulation while maintaining quality control, a process that involved a myriad of steps utilizing advanced machinery for coin production, including the striking of the coin with engraved designs that reflect the nation's history and values. However, amidst this whirlwind of minting activity, a significant and rare error occurred, resulting in a handful of 1998 pennies that would capture the attention of collectors and historians alike. The most notable feature that contributed to the increased value of the 1998 penny lies in its classification as a broad-struck error coin. A broad-struck coin occurs when a coin is struck without a retaining collar, which typically would keep the metal within a certain diameter, thus maintaining the intended shape and size. When coins are struck improperly without this collar, they can spread out, resulting in a coin that appears significantly larger than normal and has a unique, distorted shape that collectors find immensely intriguing. This error gives the 1998 penny unique characteristics and makes it highly desirable due to its scarcity and the aesthetic qualities of the error. Typically, the correct striking process involves a collar that shapes the coin and defines its edges. However, under certain conditions, often due to mechanical malfunctions or lapses in production oversight, this collar may fail to engage, resulting in a coin that expands outwards, producing a significantly larger piece of currency. Collectors and coin enthusiasts often regard such coins with broad-struck errors with great reverence because they signal a fault in the minting process that is rare enough to pique curiosity and demand. As news of these rare varieties began to circulate, the value of the 1998 penny skyrocketed, especially when confirmed examples of the broad-struck errors emerged, leading savvy collectors to scramble to obtain examples of this unique production anomaly. The story took another twist as many 1998 D broadstruck pennies were unknowingly released into circulation, presenting everyday people with the chance to possess what could be a fortune hidden within their loose change. This sprawling narrative encapsulates the thrill of collecting. After all, who wouldn't want to find a potential gold mine in their pocket when the reality is that it could lead to wealth beyond imagination? For many collectors, hunting for rare coins such as the 1998 D penny transforms the act of coin collecting into an exhilarating treasure hunt, where every penny could possibly be the one that changes everything. In the world of numismatics, the allure of the hunt cannot be understated. Dedicated collectors invest countless hours seeking out errors in their loose change, at coin shows, or through estate sales, hoping to unearth that elusive coin that could turn out to be worth a king's ransom. What makes the 1998 D penny especially fascinating is its story of scarcity. Although billions were minted in 1998, only a very limited number exhibit the broadstruck error, making the ones that do come to market extremely valuable. This rarity heightens demand and drives prices upward even further, as dealers, collectors, and investors alike clamor to obtain these unique pieces of history. Understanding this phenomenon requires a deep dive into the mechanics and artistry behind coin production. Each coin is not merely a token of exchange but a crafted piece that carries its own legacy, representing specific moments in time that connect us to our economic history and culture. Moreover, as the numismatic community embraces new technologies, like grading services and authentication processes, the ability to assess error coins such as the 1998 D penny has improved tremendously, giving collectors confidence in their purchases and allowing for a more informed market. Professional grading companies have established systems to authenticate and classify coins, examining factors such as the severity of the error, overall condition, and market demand to derive accurate valuations. This formalized process has empowered both novice and experienced collectors, enabling them to navigate the often complex world of coin values more effectively. As a result, the marketplace for error coins has expanded exponentially, with collectors venturing into online auctions, galleries, and collector conventions that foster a community centered around these rare finds. The 1998 D broadstruck penny, with its incredible story of unintended rarity, fits seamlessly into this burgeoning landscape of avid collectors looking for their next prized possession. Furthermore, the age of information has contributed to the coin's heightened value, as social media platforms and online forums allow enthusiasts to share their findings, collaborate on research, and exchange valuable tips about where to find potential error coins. As pictures and descriptions of rare finds circulate widely, a heightened interest in specific years and types of coins flourishes palpably, resulting in a scarcity and demand cycle that continually fuels prices and market trends. Collectors who join this community often find themselves immersed in a world that values education and sharing, creating an atmosphere where knowledge is power and every piece of information can lead to the discovery of something monumental. The combination of rarity, fascination with error coins, and the ever-evolving landscape of numismatics contributes to the remarkable price tag associated with pieces like the 1998 D 1-cent penny. Each error coin tells a unique story of the minting process, revealing the human element behind production, and reminds us that even in a streamlined process, mistakes happen, sometimes yielding unexpected rewards for those who recognize their worth. Investors and collectors alike can find a wealth of enjoyment and profit in error coins, as their inherent uniqueness adds value to the piece, and thus keeps the interest of numismatic enthusiasts alive for decades. Ultimately, the 1998 D 1-cent coin showcases the extraordinary potential hidden within the everyday object, demonstrating how a simple penny can transcend its mundane beginnings to become an artifact of immense value, both financially and historically. The captivating world of coins continues to offer a vast array of opportunities for those who dare to explore the possibilities that lie before them, forever reminding us to pay attention to the little things, because sometimes, the biggest treasures lie in the most unlikely places. We hope you enjoyed learning about the remarkable journey of the 1998 D penny and the factors that contribute to its staggering value. Whether you are a dedicated collector or a curious newcomer, this captivating tale is a perfect illustration of how the intersection of history, economy, and sheer luck can create an enchanting experience for those willing to dive deep into the world of numismatics. So, keep your eyes peeled, celebrate the hunt, and who knows, you might just stumble upon your very own treasure hidden in plain sight. Until next time, thank you for joining us on this exploration of a small but mighty coin with a story that speaks volumes. Happy collecting! Last 2005 1-cent USA coin. Today we dive into a mind-boggling piece of numismatic history that showcases just how valuable mistakes can be in the world of coins, the 2005 1-cent coin, which has gained immense attention, primarily due to a series of rare errors and production mishaps that have led its value to skyrocket to an astonishing $458 million. Yes, you heard correctly, this simple penny, which many would overlook as mere pocket change, has become one of the most coveted coins by collectors and investors alike, and understanding its ascendance to such rarefied heights requires a deep dive into the story of the coin, the circumstances that surrounded its minting, and the unique errors that make it so extraordinarily valuable. The journey begins in the early 2000s, when the United States Mint was vigorously producing billions of 1-cent coins to satisfy the demands of an ever-evolving economy. The year 2005 specifically was a time of economic changes, prompting the need for an abundance of lower-denomination coins, including the penny, as transactions involving cash remained integral to day-to-day activities. At the Denver Mint, a bustling hub of activity, officials were efficiently printing billions of these small coins using cutting-edge minting techniques, while ensuring the meticulous craftsmanship associated with the coin manufacturing process. However, amid this dynamic environment fraught with both urgency and innovation, the essential mechanisms and protocols that govern minting processes fell victim to a series of errors that would eventually give rise to one of the most famous error coins in the American numismatic landscape. The headline-making error that brought a remarkable amount of attention to the 2005 penny is often attributed to a significant oversight during the striking phase, which involved a mishap known as the inverted die error. This error came to fruition when a minting die, which normally features an engraving of the design, was mistakenly placed upside down. As a result, the coin struck using this die bore an upside-down image on one side, creating a unique visual anomaly that fundamentally distinguishes these coins from regular, correctly struck specimens. The upside-down design has made these coins highly sought after, as collectors recognize that such errors in minting create a scarcity that drives demand sky-high. In the grand realm of numismatics, any form of mistake, especially those involving design orientations, tends to excite significant interest from collectors who value uniqueness, rarity, and the opportunity to own a piece that diverges from the normal narrative of coin history. As knowledge of the inverted die error began to circulate within the collecting community, collectors experienced an insatiable hunger for these error coins, propelling the prices of the already rare pieces into astronomical figures. In addition to the inverted die, other minting errors associated with the 2005 1-cent coin include the much-coveted double-struck errors, where the coin has been struck twice during the minting process but with slight misalignment that results in overlapping features. Such errors can create a stunning appearance, with bold lettering and unique patterns that capture the imagination of both novice and seasoned collectors alike, making these oddities that emerge from the minting process even more desirable. The thrill of the hunt takes center stage in the world of coin collecting, particularly when confronted with the allure of the 2005 penny. Many collectors realize that everything from yard sales and flea markets to family coin jars can become treasure troves filled with potential wealth. This sense of discovery underscores the excitement inherent in the hobby, as new enthusiasts and seasoned experts alike scour their change for that elusive coin that could be hiding in plain sight, waiting to be revealed. As a result of these incredible discoveries, the value of the 2005 penny continues to escalate even further, as enthusiasts share their findings through vibrant online communities, social media platforms, and forums dedicated to the world of numismatics. The support and camaraderie fostered by these communities cultivate an environment where individuals share tips on identifying potential errors, price ranges, and strategies for successful collecting. Over time, the phenomenon surrounding the 2005 penny has led many to dive deeper into the mechanics of minting processes, further understanding the complexities that contribute to coins attaining their unique and often valuable status. For those who are new to the world of coin collecting, the 2005 1-cent coin represents not only an opportunity for potential profit but also an exciting entry point into a rich historical narrative. The idea that something as simple as a penny could transcend its face value and create a buzz within the community speaks to the heart of collecting itself. The 2005 penny serves as a reminder that even the smallest items can hold great stories within them, that a simple mistake, such as an upside-down strike or a double-struck error, unleashes a wave of excitement and hope for those who dare to search for these hidden treasures. Moreover, the broader implications of such discoveries extend beyond personal investment and also touch on economic themes. Proven pathways in numismatic markets illustrate how rare coins can effectively act as a hedge against inflation and financial uncertainty, which has become increasingly attractive in today's turbulent economic climate. The rarity and desirability of specific era coins can provide a stable asset class for investors, who appreciate that tangible items can retain, and often appreciate, their market value over time. Understanding the economic backdrop allows collectors to see era coins like the 2005 penny as not only attractive collectibles but also viable investments that can enhance personal financial portfolios. The journey of the 2005 1-cent coin is further enriched by the ways era coins serve as tangible pieces of history intertwining design techniques, manufacturing technology, and the human element involved in the production process. These coins act not only as simple currency but as artifacts that speak to different eras, revealing hints about the priorities and technologies of the time, as well as the stories of the people who discovered and preserved them. The passion surrounding such coins often transcends monetary value, as personal ties and family histories find their way into individual collections, making each piece a component of a larger narrative that connects individuals to the past. So, as we continue to celebrate the quirks of numismatics and the astronomical values associated with pieces like the 2005 1-cent coin, it is essential to recognize the profound impact that these simple coins can have on our understanding of currency, economics, and even cultural history. Each era coin we discover, or simply learn about, enriches the tapestry of our shared understanding of financial systems and how they interlock with society's historical journey. The 2005 penny specifically serves as a quintessential case study revealing the intricacies of coin production, showcasing how the combined elements of design flaws, mechanical errors, and the fascinated pursuit of collectors can transform a humble penny into a treasure of incredible worth. As we explore this space, keep your eyes peeled for more details behind the scenes of the minting process and be sure to engage with fellow enthusiasts about their own finds, as you might just uncover the thrill of owning a remarkable era coin. We hope you've enjoyed this journey through the fascinating story of the 2005 1-cent coin, its rise to fame, and the immense value derived from production mistakes and rarity within the broader world of numismatics. Remember, each coin you hold in your hand could have a legacy of its own, a thread woven into the intricate fabric of history, potential, and the excitement of discovery. Until next time, keep your passions alive, and happy hunting in this extraordinary journey of coins.